الفاتحة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم مدد صلاة والسلام دستور مولانا ش.Muhammad فازدار محمد الرحمن طريقتنا أصلح وفي الخير في الجميع. Allah şükür mübarek günlerde güzel ziyaretler yaptık.
We are thankful to Allah Almighty that during these sacred and blessed days we have been able to make visits.
Şeyh Baba'ya türbesine ve
We have been able, Allah Almighty made us able to visit the maqam of Mawlana Shaykh Nazim during these sacred days.
Kıbrıs'taki Allah Sultan vesaire evliyalar
Moreover, Allah Almighty allowed us to visit on Cyprus Allah Sultan and other saints,
sahabeler çok
and Allah Almighty allowed us, in addition to that, to visit more of the companions of our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him.
Yeryüzü Allah Azze ve Celle'nindir.
The surface of this world belongs to Allah Almighty.
Kimi götürür, onun emriyle olur.
Everything happens through His will. He is the one who brings and takes away.
Allah'a şükür orası İslam'ın yeriydi.
And thanks to Allah Almighty, the island of Cyprus used to be the island of Islam.
İslam olduğu için üstündekiler yani söylüyoruz mühim değil.
And if that truth applies, if a place is a place of Islam, then it doesn't matter who lives on the surface and wanders around on the surface of that place.
Allah hayırlılarını getirir, kötülerini değiştirir inşallah.
Because Allah Almighty anytime may take away the bad ones and He may replace them with the good ones.
Bu dünya hali böyledir.
This is how things are in this world. They are due to change.
İnsanlar dünyaya dalmış.
People have immersed and are deceived by this world.
Ne yaptıklarını bilmezler.
People are in a state of unawareness, not knowing what they do.
Ama Allah Azze ve Celle bilen odur.
But He, Almighty Allah, He is aware of everything and He knows everything.
Gören odur.
He sees everything.
Onun için ümitsizlik İslam'da yok.
Therefore, in Islam, there's no place for despair. One must never be desperate.
La taknatu min rahmetillah. Ümitsizlik olmaz diyor Allah Azze ve Celle rahmetinden.
One must never despair, and one must never lose hope in Allah Almighty's mercy.
Ümidinizi kesmeyin diyor Allah Azze ve Celle.
It is Allah Almighty's command and order to not lose hope in His mercy.
Kalpler Allah Azze ve Celle'nin erdi kudretinde diyor Peygamber Efendimiz sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem.
Our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, says that the hearts are within the divine hands of Allah Almighty.
İstediği an çevirir.
And He, Almighty Allah, may change a person's heart anytime, whenever He desires.
Kötüden iyiye çevirilir.
And He, Almighty Allah, He may change a person's heart so that that person becomes a good person.
Yani Allah Azze ve Celle'nin bu da iyiden kötüye ona da Allah muhafaza etsin.
He Almighty Allah is all powerful, and He may change a person from bad to become good, but one must be careful, because He, Almighty Allah, may also change one from being good to becoming bad.
Dikkat etmesi lazım ki
Therefore, a person must be very careful and cautious.
Allah insanın niyetine, kalbine göre verir.
Because Allah Almighty may change anyone's state, and Allah Almighty will transform a person according to their intentions.
o devamlı Allah'a Azze ve Celle'ye yaklaşayım ibadetlerinin derse Allah'ın izniyle Allah muhafaza eder.
And if one's intention is to make one's Lord Allah Almighty be pleased with him, and if one's intention is to seek the proximity of Allah Almighty through worship and obedience to get closer and closer to Allah Almighty, then Allah Almighty will grant you that request.
Onu yoldan çıkarmaz.
And if one strives to be on the way of Allah Almighty and to get closer to Allah Almighty, then Allah Almighty will not make that person go astray.
Ama yoldan çıkan insanlara da o da Azze ve Celle tebdil eder. Yani muhakkak yani tebdil edeni eder, etmeyeni etmer ama
And it is all within Allah Almighty's hands, and He may do as He likes. He may change and transform the state of a person from being good, from being bad to being good, but one must be aware that it may happen the other way around.
Ümitsizlik yok.
But one must know one should never despair and never lose hope in Allah Almighty's mercy.
Allah Azze ve Celle hep ıslah eylesin insanları.
May Allah Almighty guide all people to the right way, and may Allah Almighty ameliorate their situation, make their situations become better.
Bizi de Allah muhafaza etsin.
And may Allah Almighty protect us.
Nefsimizin şerrinden.
And may Allah Almighty protect us from the evil of our egos.
Allah tawfik. Al-Fatih.